friends, Lissa here for another video. Today I want to talk to you about eating your water and the importance of consuming the majority of your water from your foods. This is an extremely hydrating salad. I want to share with you the foods that are the most hydrating that you should be incorporating way more often into your diet. The surprising thing is that when I did a little bit more research on the hydration of fruits and vegetables, I discovered that vegetables are actually more hydrating than fruits are. Fruits would tend to be higher in fiber, which is awesome as well. And I think that naturally nature has more fiber in with the sugars from the fruit to help metabolize that slower than vegetables. Vegetables can have a higher water content with less fiber because they have less sugar in them. That's my guess anyways. Again, not scientifically proven. I'm just guessing as to why, say, vegetables would have more water content. Surprisingly enough, probably the most important food that you can have for hydration would be the cucumber. Cucumbers are almost 97% water. Really, that's why this salad here that I have is 2 cucumbers and a head of romaine lettuce with a bunch of tomatoes, and the dressing is a ginger lime that I'm sharing in my new recipe book, which is coming out later. But cucumbers, so this is a very hydrating salad because I've got 2 whole cucumbers, 2 big long English cucumbers in that salad for my hydration. Iceberg lettuce is also really high in water content. I know a lot of people say that it's not really nutritionally great of a thing, but I love iceberg lettuce. I love the hydration that I get from it, so I do still eat it. I just have to eat it with other things to get more nutrition from that. I believe in hydration. You guys know that when I do my videos, I'm all about making sure you get enough hydration. That's why I don't fully dehydrate my foods. Most of the time, if I do dehydrate, it still is pliable. It's still a little bit moist, or I just use it to warm stuff up. I never fully dehydrate things into like a crisp cracker. Just my personal preference. I mean, you guys can eat them if you want. I just find that I feel a little bit more dehydrated when I do eat those foods, so I don't eat those foods. I prefer to stick with the high hydration of fruits and vegetables. We'll go through the rest of the list here. Celery, radishes, and zucchini are all 95% water. Tomatoes, peppers are 94, and cauliflower is 92. Then we get into the fruits, which is what I found really interesting. What I mentioned before is that the fruits tend to have a little bit less water content, even though it's still super high, so I'm not knocking that, but it just found it really interesting that the vegetables were higher in the water content than fruits. Next up, your top fruit, of course, is watermelon. Watermelon is super perfect for after workouts for hydration levels. The reason being also is because it has lutein and zeaxanthin in it, which can increase hydration. It can help your body to absorb more of the water from that. Spinach is also 91% water, so same as a watermelon. Strawberries are also 91% water. Broccoli, grapefruit, carrot, and cantaloupe are all 90%. Surprisingly enough, again, I was quite shocked when I did a little research for this video, but bananas are only 74% water. So bananas are actually more on the low end for hydrating fruits than everything else. I mean, you'd rather have even cantaloupe before you would have a banana if you're looking for the high hydration. I eat a lot of bananas, so I like to make sure now that I know this, I like to compensate with the high hydration from the cucumbers and the lettuce and things like that. But over the course of the last almost 2 years that I've been a raw vegan, I noticed that I do actually eat a crazy amount of vegetables. I eat lots of lettuce and lots of cucumbers, lots of tomatoes. So I have naturally balanced out the water content from my fruits when it comes to that. And I know this sounds really strange that I'm saying, it seems like I'm saying that fruits aren't hydrating. They are very extremely hydrating. I'm just saying that the vegetables are even more so. And it's something that we wouldn't have thought necessarily. And a lot of us cook our vegetables down losing a water content. So, you know, like a potato, I think is about 70 or 80% water, but once you bake it, it can go as low as 20, 30, 40%, depending on how long you bake it for and how much water is evaporated out of that. But it's really dehydrating, and your body actually has to use its own water source to help digest that, because most people don't drink enough water. For one, they're sweating out a lot of it. We're really, really dehydrated. We're a really dehydrated species. We just don't drink enough water, and we need to replenish that to stay young, so our cells function properly, our muscles are hydrated, our joints are hydrated. We need that hydration, and it's so important. So I want you guys to go and make a huge hydrating salad. So lettuce, cucumbers, radishes, tomatoes, peppers, and have as much hydration as you possibly can. It's one of the best things that you can have on a really hot summer day. There was a study from the University of Naples, I believe, in 2009 that was showing that there are certain fruits and vegetables that hydrate your body 2 times more than a glass of water. So no matter how much water you drink, having a cucumber will hydrate you twice as much as that glass of water. So again, very important. They found that because of the balance of the sugars, the minerals, amino acids and stuff like that, it is actually more hydrating than the specifically prepared energy drinks that a lot of athletes eat. That's why I like to have watermelon after I have a really intense workout out in the sun where I've been sweating a lot. I find it so hydrating, much better than any water, any lemon water, anything like that. It is so much better to eat the water than it is to drink it. Cucumbers come with the ideal ratio of calcium magnesium as well, so that's a great thing to have after for your bones, your joints, everything really, relaxing your muscles. It's so awesome. And celery is a good one to replace your electrolytes because it's higher in sodium, potassium. It's got CalMag, zinc, and some other minerals in there too, so that's really good. You could make a cucumber, celery, apple smoothie or juice or something after your workout. I recommend not necessarily doing straight juices all the time. I like doing more smoothies because the smoothies contain the fiber as well. So that's another bonus trick too. But anyways, I hope you guys really like this video, and I am going to go and have my hydrating salad for dinner. And if you guys like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouFood, all at Raw Food Romance. You can also follow me over on Snapchat at Lissa Raw Vegan. So till the next video, guys, eat your water and drink your water and have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Fruit on.